You want to lead this one? All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Not scared. What was the last one? I think there's only one more topic, right? The Ice Spice beef. I'm just kind of exhausted with rap beef, to be honest. Like, it's kind of getting lame. I mean, it's not getting lame. I like rap beef, but I'm just like exhausted with this female rap beef because a lot of it's starting to feel like it's extra. Like, I don't know. I feel like Ice Spice is just it's kind of feeding off of this Nicki beef and Latto. I think they both are kind of desperate for some type of attention right now because Latto doesn't really get a whole lot of it, and Ice Spice is probably scrambling because UMG is taking all the music off of TikTok. So I feel like this beef is kind of like not even real. I feel like people have been like trying to create a beef with them, and I feel like that they're just feeding into it now for the sake of entertainment because they see the whole Nicki Meg stuff happening, and what it's probably did for their numbers. Like, look at Meg's probably gonna get her first #1 because of this beef. So I feel like they're both trying to just profit off of it, right? You just asked too. I think you actually asked on the podcast, like, or it might have been outside the podcast, if there was even really beef with them, or people just were making it up. Like how they thought the song that she just dropped was about Lotto. Like how they even come up with that, and I explained to you. I'm like, apparently there is a beef there, and obviously Ice Spice just confirmed it in that TikTok or not TikTok Twitter Spaces that she was in. Basically, calling Lotto out her name, like, oh, that B did this and that, and she had made her in the background of her snippet, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna drop my snippet, So she basically confirmed it, but the timing is very suspicious, right?
They rich, but I'm richer.
Which do we know that?
They thick, but I'm thicker.
I don't know, man. The timing though just seems interesting, right? With the Nicki beef and then also the UMG.
What are we thinking started this whole thing? Latto shooting at Ice Spice because her affiliation with Nicki?
Possibly. I think Nicki scooped Ice Spice up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got her on her side. I feel like she also tried to do that with Sexy Red. Like, you could tell she has kind of scooped up her people, the newbies. And I think Latto and Ice Spice liked each other, right? They used to be Ice Spice used to be in Latto's picture likes, apparently. Like, people have the receipts. And I just think Latto is kind of weird. I wouldn't put it past her that she would see that Nicki is cool with Ice Spice and she has a beef with Nicki. So, or Latto could have been maybe paranoid, maybe maybe Ice Spice was saying some things and Latto was taking it as jabs because of the affiliation that Ice Spice has with Nicki. So, who knows? I really have no reason, like, no understanding into their beef. I wish I could get, like, maybe watch a YouTube video or something to try to understand maybe the timeline. I'm sure someone's going to put it together, the timeline of their beef, to try to figure out what really started what. But it's weird.
Now.
And now I guess it's confirmed. And yeah.
What is the name of the fart song that she dropped?
I actually don't know. Let's see.
Don't tell me it's fart.
I feel like it actually is. But
if it's fart, then I'm probably just gonna shut down the equipment and we could just go to bed because it's like it's 2 a.m. Don't tell me that's
it's called "Thank You" to shit.
Okay, all right.
But in parentheses it says fart.
All right, we're gonna shut down half the equipment. Why did she drop that? Hear me out first. If you're dissing somebody, what the fuck is that song?
Look, Stupid Hoe was this, and that song was very lighthearted, fun, dumb. I think Ice Spice is really just having fun with it. Like, I feel like she's kind of taking notes from Nicki's book. I think Ice Spice gives me very much carefree rapper. Like, she's not really that serious about it, in my opinion. Like, she's not like she's coming with the double, triple entendres. Like, it's not no firework play. Like, I feel like she's really just having fun with it. And for me, it almost gives like, look at me. You're trying so hard, and look at me. I'm doing way better than you with this stupid shit. That's what was kind of given to me, right? Like, ha ha ha. Like, clearly I'm the shit, and you're not. Like, I could just make this dumbass music, and it's probably gonna get more streams than you. Like, I think it's almost like she's laughing at the fact that, like, it's so bad, and it's still doing better than somebody who's trying so hard. Like, you're trying so hard, you're throwing shots at me. You being a hater, and you've been doing this. You've been sitting here, like, since I think a lot of them been trying to do this since she was like a kid, right? Like, she was on that show, whatever. I think I don't even know. So I think it's almost like like I'm doing this so effortless, and the people love it, and they don't love you. Like, you're kind of not being a superstar the way you want to or wish you could be, the way I am right now. That would make sense, right? I think that's a.
I just lost every ounce of brain cells.
No, for me, that's actually kind of a funny thing. That would actually be funny to me too. Like, like if someone was kind of beefing with me, and I had to do the bare minimum, and I was like superseding them, that would be funny to me too. That I would make such a dumb song like called fart like you shit, bitch, you not even a fart, because it's almost like in the song itself is proving her point. Like even in this dumb little diss I made to you, that's literally saying like literally the dumbest comparison calling like you're not even a fart. Like that's such a funny stupid thing.
I have such a
I really don't think Ice Spice is being serious. Like come on, I don't think she's being dead
well. I
ass.
mean, I don't know how anybody else feels about it, but I don't think the word bitch should be thrown around as casually as it does. So for me, if somebody's calling me that, then
No. I'm talking about the song. Like I don't think her saying "thank you" to shit, bitch, you're not even a fart. Like
but if she made a serious song, then what do you think that would even
no.
sound
Like
like?
I'm saying like I think it's still she's being serious, but I think like she's being funny at the same time. Like cause come on, like saying you're not even a fart. Like I think she probably laughed when she wrote that.
No,
Like,
she probably is,
yeah.
but why? But I okay, because that was my question: is why drop that song?
You know,
But
I mean the serious in the sense of the beef. The beef I think is serious, but I think the lyrics is like she's just having fun with it. Like it's like it's like you're kind of just like fucking with somebody. Like you're messing with them in a funny way, but you're serious. Like I still don't like you, and that's why I'm making this funny diss towards you to show you how much I don't like you. But I'm just still like playing around. Like you're not even a fart. Like I'm like laughing. Like that's such a dumb lyric, but it's funny. Like and it's true. You know, I feel that's how she be seeing it. But I'm not gonna give Ice Spice too much of benefit of doubt because I'm not supposed to say something crazy. But I say she looks a little slow to me, so she might really think she might be dead. Because she might. Never mind. Not say it.
the way you disparage women on this podcast is crazy.
I'm not disparaging women. I'm just saying she might be a little slow. She might be a little slow. So she might be dead serious with these lyrics. Like she might not even be funny. Like she might not even be laughing. She might be like, "Oh, that was hard. That's hard. That's hard."
What makes you think she's slow?
I think humans, there's things that happen in the body when we get pregnant, and I think sometimes the look of people sometimes could show signs of something being maybe off neurologically. And I think there are slight features of her that do give a little bit on the spectrum.
I wish
Is that
we
rude to say?
I wish we were famous just so this could get clipped and I could watch the internet just slowly.
I know that was so crazy. No, people make jokes. You never see the jokes about that? Like people saying
I
that they
don't care
think she
what
looks like
I don't
she.
care what jokes people make.
This is why
I
we
wish
start
we were
filming this
popular.
podcast so late at night because I start getting really delirious and just.
Yeah, you just start saying shit. I really wish these type of moments. I wish we had like 1 million subscribers just for the simple fact that I would love to watch people cook you on the
They're
internet all
probably
day.
like,
You just would open up every door possible
oh.
to just completely
So you looking at my
destroy.
forehead
I
now?
didn't look at anything.
My forehead is out.
Okay,
Anyway.
I felt like I was gonna have more in depth analysis on this, but
Yeah.
considering that that's what we think is, well, that's what you're saying the root of all this is.
I don't
even
actually
have
know the full root.
I don't even have a comment on this. It's like
Do you feel like it's being pushed because of this whole Nicki Meg thing? Do you feel like they're trying to like profit now off of it, and they're gonna because this is like what when I was writing this topic, Latto was in the Bronx today filming a video. Like that's Ice Spice's hood. Like she was in her neighborhood, like in the Bronx. I don't know if she was in her exact like neighborhood in the Bronx, but she was in the Bronx. Like come on, you from Atlanta? What are you doing in the Bronx? Like you're trying to be funny. Yeah, like you're trying to be funny, and so that's why I'm like, I wonder what this is gonna turn into, like, or like, do you feel like this is real now? You're kind of putting yourself in harm's way slightly by doing that. Like, it has to somewhat be real. I know you got security, but I mean, not like Ice Spice got goons, but you never know. You pulling up someone else's hood and you're from Atlanta, like, and you affiliated with 21, right? I don't know. So people, a lot of stuff could get a little dicey with that.
I think I don't know. Everything, music is basically turned into Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, Big Apple Circus. A lot of like real clown shit goes on, and it's all just entertainment. It's just a weird game that rap is in, where it's just like so performative. Because to me, there's so many like simpler solutions. Like you don't even have to film a video. You don't have to pay for a crew to come to anybody else's hood. Like you could just meet up and just fight each other.
Yeah.
Like why do people exchange these pleasantries, right? Like if you have beef with somebody, why are you explaining the beef to somebody in a Twitter space? Like, and I know fighting doesn't do anything, but it's almost like then what are we doing? Because it's just so frivolous. Then
Yeah, that's me. It's like this kind of same thing we said about the Nicki beef. Like I don't like how the internet is being involved with this. Like just put it on the music.
yeah, put it in the music or fight. Like I don't want to really deal
Yeah.
with anything else. And I guess they were putting in the music, but why? Like it's just we did grow up in a certain different time, and maybe I sound like an old head, but like when people used to drop diss tracks, they didn't go then and then like do a vlog about the diss track or like go into a Twitter space to talk about the diss track or go on TikTok and explain the beef. Like people didn't really do these kinds of things. So I have certain expectations of my rap beefs, and pulling up to somebody's hood,
What you like?
that's more so what I like. Like
Yeah.
I don't like the performative nature of it because that's like kind of like what 6ix9ine pulled up to O Block
Yeah,
in the
and you
middle
got
of the night.
securities all around.
Yeah, so it's still not the the look,
Mm-hmm. But at least it's
but
something.
at least it's something. But the whole like what are y'all beefing over? Like there's nothing to
Yeah,
even
that's
fight
that's
over.
why I'm like literally want to look. I
Like
really
y'all
want to
not
look
even
into
from
it.
the same areas. Y'all don't
Yeah,
have the same affiliations. Like there's no possible way y'all could be clashing with each other at all. Like basically women rappers are just IG models that rap like that do music.
yeah.
So it's like y'all are all in each other's likes with the pictures. That's all your relationship really is with these women rappers anyway. So like
Yeah,
where's the issue?
there could be underlying behind the scenes stuff. It could be maybe somebody was made it look. Maybe they said something. Maybe they tried to mess with my man behind my back. Maybe it could be a whole bunch of things. Maybe they said something and I heard through the grapevine that they was talking. Maybe that could
It,
have been a thing, right? Maybe Ice Spice heard something from Nicki. Like maybe Ice Spice has some intel, right, from Nicki. Maybe Nicki was like, oh, Lotto was doing this, Lotto was doing that. She said this about you. So then
it
Lotto
could be.
started throwing shots. Like it could be a
I
whole
suppose
bunch of
it's
stuff.
24
Yeah, she just turned over
and Nikki is
41,
41. And Lotto's 25, 6, something.
something like that.
Okay.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Like I said, I low key want to watch a video and figure it out. Like I want to see if anybody does a breakdown. I want to know the root of this beef, but I wish that's why I wish they would just say stuff more. Like I want to know, like put in the music, say like, oh, like you tried to do, like if it is over a man, right? Like oh, you tried to hit my man, blah blah. Like or you was on some funny shit. Like say something like that. I want to know what happened. Like
Really,
even with Megan Nikki, what happened? Like put it
really
in the music.
I give you that example of like Jedi mind tricks in music, like with certain lyrics and stuff like that, where it's like only that person might necessarily know, like with
Yeah,
the subliminals. So I like those type of subliminals. Like I don't like the games. Like it's so catty, and
yeah. Like
when
it's
men,
like the
especially
Twitter
when men do
Spaces,
it,
the
men do it.
tweets, the
Yeah,
lives.
it's like what space are we in? Because if it's a beef, then let the beef go. But I also want people to take it seriously. I would want Ice Spice to actually drop a real intentional, non-ironic diss
This track.
song.
But we gotta be honest. Ice Spice, a lot of beef, a lot of will win.
She would.
Lotto's definitely the better rapper.
She
I'm not a
is.
huge fan of Lotto, but I'm not gonna say that she's a bad rapper. Just not a fan.
Yeah. She would definitely wash her, but it's like do we I don't even want to see that. Like why couldn't it you start rapping?
Me?
Hmm.
No.
Yeah, cuz we need more people to
I
like
mean,
we need more
I can know
women.
how to write, but I don't know
You
how to
do
rap.
not know how to write.
Yeah, I do. You want me to do want me to do
You
freestyle
could
my diss track?
you could perform better than you write. Like you have better rap mechanics than you have the
You don't
ability
like
to
my
write.
my verse I wrote?
Like I wasn't the with you
How to
with
start?
tissues.
How to start? Oh yeah. Let me do real quick. Bitches is funny. How they switch up.
You're not about to really
They
rap
be
this.
cool with you till you glow up.
Uh
Then they want to compete.
yeah.
Homie, grow up.
Gra.
We could both be winning,
Bow.
but you fucked it up. Mal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
That's me. That's me.
Pretty skinny girl from the
You're not
NYC.
about to perform this whole thing.
Brooklyn born.
I'm cutting this whole
Long
portion
Island
of
raised. Moved to Jersey. Rep that 908. My house big.
You don't have a
My
house?
friends lit.
You have no friends?
Cute ass woman. We gonna make it.
So that line ain't applicable either.
Ugly and ratchet. You not in my tax bracket. You was never one of us, so there's really no loss. Let's move on. Forget the past. Everyone from back then, they all ass. But what about me? I'm gonna have a master's degree in accountancy before I'm 23. These niggas funny. Be in my DMs. All them girls you gassed in high school, now they BMs. I forgot the next part. That I got bars.
You know what's
I'm
funny?
gonna get my master's degree in accountancy before I'm 23. I wrote that when I was 20, and I got my master's before
The
I was
funny
23.
thing is,
I
I'm
was
about
22.
to clip that specific part and just put it out. And you're gonna
I
have to
feel
explain.
like- I
You're
feel
gonna
like-
have to explain to everybody when I clip that and post it. You're gonna have to explain that to them what they
This
just
is what we was
witnessed.
doing in school when we should have been doing.
I feel like
homework.
I just feel like I just witnessed a mental breakdown just
But
right
don't
now
you-
on the
But don't you
podcast.
feel like my writing ability is not that bad? Like look at
That's
that.
that's the only thing you ever wrote.
I wrote some other stuff.
Yeah, and it was like bad.
Everybody always fake
Please,
flexing.
we do not have the time.
Always in the mall when they bank account.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been
90%.
the Couple of Things
They
podcast.
texting. Always throwing
We will
subliminals.
see y'all
Why these
next
niggas testing?
week.